Zdravo, ja se zovem Radomir I dolazim iz Srbije.
Hi, my name is Radomir and I come from Serbia.
I želim da podelim svoje svjedočanstvo.
I would like to share my testimony.
Dolazim iz normalne porodice I odrastao sam u jednoj normalnoj porodici.
I come from totally normal and family and I'm totally normal.
I sve počinje kada sam imao 15 godina.
My testimony starts when I was 15 years old.
Sjećam se da sam tada bio završio osnovnu školu I išli smo zajedno sa društvom na jedan bazen, na proslavimo to što smo završili.
I recall I was 15 years old and I finished my primary school and we went with friends to the swimming pool to share the joy what happened with us.
I sjećam se
finish the school.
I tog dana kada smo se vraćali sa bazena, desilo se nešto strašno.
And the day when I returned from the pool, something really horrible happened to me.
Jedan autobus je išao iza mene dok sam išao biciklom.
Well, while I was driving my bicycle, there was a bus that went behind me.
Ja sam slučajno naglo skrenuo I desilo se da me na toj krivini udario.
I turned really abruptly and on that curve the bus really hit me.
Imao sam 15 godina I posle tog udarca samo sam pao I istog trenutka sam završio u komi.
I was 15 years old. After that hit, I just fell and momentarily I ended up in coma.
Automatski sam bio prebačen u bolnicu u Novom Sadu I ustanovljeno je da imam teški potres mozga.
They put me to the hospital in Novi Sad and they find that I have a serious brain injury.
Imao sam frakturu lobanje I podliv krvi u malom mozgu. I doktori su rekli da nema velikih izgleda da preživim.
My brain skull cracked a little bit and I had some blood going through and doctors said that I have really small opportunities to actually survive that.
Ali nekim čudom,
But some miracle.
posle 4 dana u šok sobi ja sam se probudio.
After 4 days in that shock room, I come to consciousness.
I ubrzo ja sam to I zaboravio I krenuo sam onako u srednju školu I krenuo sam da živim svoj uobičajeni život.
After a while, forget that, and soon I went into school again and I started my usual life.
Tako da sam vodio jedan život kakav vode danas mladi. Izlazio sam na razna mesta, bio sam na raznim mestima I radio sam strašne stvari.
So I had a usual life with like lot of things that youth people do, and I go up on a lot of places that youth are going, and after a while I started doing some really horrible stuff.
I kada sam došao nekih 18-19 godina,
When I was 18 or 19 years old,
onako razmišljao sam ako ovaj život nema smisla, onda želim da ga iskoristim na što je bolje mogući način.
well, when I was 18 or 19, I thought, well, if this life has no sense at all, I wanted to use it in the best possible way.
Zaista sam verovao da nema života posle smrti I da ako ću zaista umreti, onda ću dati sve od sebe da ga proživim onako kako mogu najbolje da ga proživim.
I truly believe that there is no life after death, and because of that I really thought it is the best way to just to live it as fully as I can, to live through everything that is possible.
Tako da sam ubrzo upao u razne probleme.
So soon I went into all different kind of problems,
Razne fizičke obračune.
a lot of physical fights.
Dešavalo se nekada da mi je policija dolazila I po nekoliko puta kući.
It happened that police came to my door, for example, several times a day
Zbog nekih raznih stvari koje sam radio.
because all of different stuff that I used to do.
Volao sam da izlazim,
I like to go out a lot.
pušio sam cigarete, pio sam alkohol.
I smoked a lot, I drink.
I mislio sam da je to ono što mi treba I svu utehu sam tražio samo u tome.
And I thought that is what I needed, and all comfort I was searching in that.
I to nije bila samo uteha, to je bilo I zadovoljstvo. Jednostavno sam mislio da je to pravi smisao života.
It wasn't just a comfort, it was a pleasure, and I really thought it was the sense of life and the meaning of life that I needed.
Dok jednog dana nisam bio u školi i pričao sa mojim prijateljem.
Until one day I was at school and I was talking to my friend.
I ubrzo sam vidio promjenu u njemu.
Soon I saw a change in him.
I pitao sam ga šta mu je, šta se odjednom promijenio tako, šta mu se dešava.
And I asked what happened to him, what's going on with him.
I on mi je rekao, upoznao sam Isusa Hrista.
And he said to me, well, I met Jesus Christ.
I moram da priznam, na prvi mah kad sam ga čuo, nasmeo sam se.
I must confess, first time I hear that, I laughed.
Rekao sam, Isus Hrist, rekao gdje je, pokaži ga i mene, hoću ja da ga vidim.
And I said, well, Jesus Christ, where is he? Show him to me, I want to see him too.
Iskreno, smijao sam ga.
Truly, to be honest, I was mocking him and I was making fun of him.
I onda je meni jednu rekao stvar koju i do dan danas pamtim.
And he said to me one thing that I remember even today.
Kaže, kada si imao saobraćajnu nesreću,
He said when you had a car accident, that big one,
i to što si takvi čudom preživeo, to je samo zato što je Isus Hrist tako želeo.
and that you lived through all of that and that you stayed alive, it is only because Jesus Christ wanted that.
I on ima plan za tebe,
And he have a plan
za
for
tvoj
you
život.
and for your life.
Međutim, ja sam to onako olako odbacio i okrenuo sam se srodom drugu stranu.
But I just rejected that and I went the other way.
I nastavio sam starim načinom života, onako kako sam do tada živio.
I continued my old way of life as I used to do before.
I ponovno sam počeo da izlazim i da radim razne stvari.
Again I started to go out and do different kind of things.
Međutim, došao sam do jedne tačke kada sam pitao samog sebe,
But I came to a point when I was asking myself,
koja je zaista svrha moga života i koji je smisao moga života.
what is actually the purpose of my life? What is the sense and meaning of my life? Really?
Razmišljao sam, ako imam sada 20 godina, šta će biti za 20 godina.
I thought, if today I'm 20, what will happen in next 20 years?
Gdje ću biti i šta će biti sa mnom.
Where shall I be? What will be happen to me?
Jednostavno, ovo neće ni malo popraviti moj život. To jest, ovaj način života neće me ni malo popraviti.
So this way of life will not improve me anyway, no matter what.
Ali opet sam to nekako potisnuo u stranu i nastavio sam da živim onako kako sam živio
But
tada.
I just put that feeling aside and I continued to live as I used to before.
Međutim, više utehu nisam nalazio u tim stvarima i radost nisam nalazio u stvarima u kojima sam do tada nalazio.
But I didn't find comfort and counseling in the things that I used to do before.
I te stvari koje sam do tada radio i u kojima sam uživao, vremenom su postojala meni mučenja.
And things that I used to do after a while, it started to be real torture for me.
I zaista bio sam sit svega toga.
And truly I was fed up with that.
I onda sam nekako počeo da se zatvaram u sobu svoju, sećam se, i pitao sam sebe koji je tvoj smisao života i zašto si ti ovdje uopšte.
So I shutted myself into room several times and I was asking myself, what is the meaning of your life? Why are you here?
I sećam se, ispitivao sam prijatelje, rođake, ispitivao sam sve koje sam znao i pitao sam ih koji je smisao njihovog života.
I asked my friends and my relatives, I asked all around, and I was searching for an answer on the question, what is the meaning of life?
I zašto smo uopšte ovdje i šta ima iza svega ovoga? Nemoguće da je samo ovo.
Why are we here? What is the meaning behind everything? It's just simply not possible that it is so like this.
Međutim, apsolutno niko nije imao adekvatan odgovor na to pitanje.
But no one had an adequate answer to my question.
I sećam se, zatvarao sam se u sobu i onda sam video da zaista je postao ozbiljnije i tako da sam odlučio da odem kod lekara i da vidim šta sam.
So I remember that I was cutting myself and I was retrieving and I really saw that it was getting worse and worse.
I sećam
So
se,
I decided to go to see a doctor.
kada sam otišao kod lekara i kada sam ušao,
I remember when I went to see a doctor and when I entered inside,
to je doktorica bila i pitala me šta radim ovdje i zbog čega sam ovdje. Zbog čega takav mladić dolazi kod mene.
the doctor asked me and said to me, what is with you? What is a young man like you doing here?
Taj lekar je bio neuropsihijatar.
The doctor was a neuropsychiatrist.
I ja sam mu iznao svoj problem i rekao sam da me zaista ono što je muči to je smisao i svrha života našeg,
So I
mog.
told him my problem, and that I was really bothering was like a purpose of life, of his and my. What is the purpose of life? I didn't knew.
Rekao sam da osjećam neku prazninu koju ne mogu apsolutno sa ničim da ispunim.
I said to him that I felt an emptiness that I cannot fill with anything,
I tu prazninu do sada nije ispunilo apsolutno ništa.
and that emptiness so far didn't fill anything.
Nikako fizičko zadovoljstvo.
No physical thing give it pleasure to me that I can fill that emptiness.
Međutim, doktorica mi rekla da ne brinem i da je to jedna normalna faza koju treba da prođemo u životu.
The doctor said that I shouldn't be worried, that's just a phase of my life that I need to go through.
I dala mi je neke lekove i tako da sam s tim lekovima otišao kući.
So she gave me a few drugs, and with that drugs I went home.
I kada sam došao kući, uzeo sam tu jednu tableticu u nadi kada je popijem da se sreše moji problemi.
So when I went home, I took one of those pills that she gave me with the idea that when I took that pill, all of my problems will just vanish and disappear.
Međutim, kada sam je uzeo, bilo mi je još gore nego pre.
But when I took it, it was even more worse than before.
I onda sam uzeo te tablete i sjećam se bacio sam ih u peć.
So I took all of that pills, and I just remembered that I was throwing them into furnace.
I onda svaka nada u mom životu nestala.
Then all hopes of my life just simply disappeared.
Jednostavno, iz dana u dan ustajao sam
Simply day after day I was waking up,
i pitao sam se zbog čega sve ovo.
and I was wondering why all of this.
Ako je život samo da se rodim i živim ovaj jedan život prosječan i da umrem i posle toga ništa, onda ne vredim život.
If life is just to born and live the average life and die, and after that nothing, why all of this?
Jednostavno, smisla nije bilo i svetla u mom životu apsolutno nije bilo.
Simply there was no sense and no light in my life at all.
I sjećam se da taj isti prijatelj sa kojim sam išao u srednju školu,
So I remember the same friend that I used to go into high school together with him.
jednog dana me je pozvao kod njega u njegovo mjesto.
He called me one day into his place one day,
Rekao mi je da dođem kod njega ili će da me vodi na jedno mjesto.
and he told me that he wants to take me to a place.
I ja sam odlučio da odem i sjećam se otišao sam.
I decided to go, and I went there.
I otišli smo na jedno mjesto gdje se okupila omladina i sjećam se jedan mladić je govorio.
We went to a place where a lot of youth came, and one young man was talking.
Bilo je dosta omladine i ja sam zaista odlučio slušam tog mladića, iako nisam imao pojma o čemu će onda pričati.
There was a lot of youth, and I actually decided to listen what that guy have to say, even though I have no clue what is he talking about.
I on je počeo da priča o tome kako ima rješenja za naš život i kako je Isus Hrist rješenje za naš život.
So he started to speaking how he have a solution for our life, and how Jesus Christ is the solution for our life.
Sjećam se držao je otvorenu Bibliju
I remember that he had an open Bible,
i govorio je iz nje.
and he was talking out of it.
I rekao je da u njoj piše da Isus Hrist zna kako se osjećam i zna kroz šta prolazim.
And he said that inside it is written that Jesus Christ know how I feel and what I'm going through.
To je onako bilo kao melem za moju dušu kada sam čuo to.
It was like a cure for my soul when I heard that.
I on nije prestao i nastavio dalje da priča da Isus zna kako se osjećam i da mi Isus sada gleda i da zna kroz šta prolazim zaista.
He didn't stop talking, and he said that Jesus know what I'm going through and how I feel right now.
Ali tu nije bio kraj. Počeo da priča kako smo svi grešnici i kako sam ja grešan.
But that wasn't it. He started to speaking also that we are all sinners and that I was sinner too.
I počeo da priča kako smo svi zaslužili osudu.
And he was talking that all of us deserved revenge.
Ali da Isus Hrist umro za naše grehe, da naše grehe iznio na krst da umre za nas.
But that Jesus Christ died for our sin, and that he took our sins on a cross.
I rekao mi je da Isus Krist umro za moje grehe.
And he said that Jesus Christ died for my sins too.
I da zaista želi da uđe u moj život. I da promijeni moj život.
That he really wants to enter a new life and to change my life.
I tog trenutka ja sam znao da je to to. Da je to ono što trebam i da je to ono što tražim.
That moment I just knew that was it. That it was what I wanted, it was what I needed. That is something that I simply knew it was right for me.
I tada sam ustao i rekao sam, ja želim da upoznam i da prihvatim Gospoda Isusa Hrista.
So I get up and said, I want to meet Jesus Christ.
I sjećam se tada, oni su se pomolili za mene.
I remember that they prayed for me.
I onda sam se ja pomolio sam, prvi put u veri Gospoda.
So it was, I prayed also for myself for the first time in the Lord and in the faith of Him.
Ne sjećam se tačno reći, ali znam da sam rekao, Gospode, ako si tu, ako me gledaš, ja te molim, promijeni moj život.
I don't remember the exact word, but I know that I said, Lord, if you're there, just come to me, approach to me and change my life.
I zamolio sam ga da mi oprosti grehe i da uđe u moj život.
And I asked Him to forgive me my sins so I can enter a new life.
I tada se desila promjena.
So that was the moment when the change started to happen to me.
Nisam vidio odmah tog trenutka promjenu, već narednih dana koji su sledili.
I didn't see in that exact moment the change, but in the next day that started, I saw the change in me.
Jednostavno sljedećeg jutra kada sam ustao, radost je obasjala moje lice i vidjelo se na mom licu, moji ukućani su vidjeli to.
Next morning when I wake up, there was a joy on my face and my family saw the joy.
I znao sam da Isus Krist u mom srcu.
And I knew that Jesus Christ is in my heart.
Tada sam shvatio da Isus Krist jeste živ.
That is when I realized that Jesus Christ is alive.
Da nije samo umro na krstu za moje grehe,
That He just didn't die on a cross for my sin.
nego da je vaskrstao i da živi sad.
And that He resurrected and He is living with me.
I kako vrijeme odmicalo, svi moji prijatelji su uviđali nevjerojatnu promjenu u meni.
As time passed, all of my friends saw a huge change in me.
Moji prijatelji, moja rodbina, moji
My
roditelji.
friends, my family, my parents.
I svi su me pitali šta ti se desilo.
They all asked me, what happened to you?
Samo što sam mogu reći, to je bilo Isus Krist.
All I could say was the Jesus Christ.
I do dan danas vjerujem u njega i do kraja svog života vjerovat ću u njega i ja sam predao svoj život njemu.
Up to today I am believing in Him, and for the rest of my life I will believe in Him because I gave my life to Him.
Nekoliko mojih prijatelja koje sam imao i do tada također su svoje živote predali Isu Hristu.
Several of my friends that I had till that moment also gave life to Jesus.
I živi Gospod Isus Hrist i promijenio njihove živote.
And alive, Jesus Christ changed their hearts.
I ona praznina u srcu o kojoj sam pričao na početku,
And that emptiness that I had in my heart, that I spoke in the beginning,
Gospod je ispunio potpuno.
Lord filled it entirely.
I sada sedim ovdje u saznanju
I'm sitting here in the knowledge
i u veri
and in the faith
da će jednog dana da budem sa Gospodom Isusom Hristom.
that one day I will be with Jesus Christ, our Lord.
I ja znam da ima mnogo ovakvih poput mene
I know that there is a lot of people like me,
koji znaju da im nešto treba
that they know that there is something that they need,
i koji znaju da život sam po sebi nema smisla
that they know that life by itself doesn't have meaning,
i nema svrhe nikakve.
no purpose at all.
I zaista ono što se desilo u mom životu
And truly what happened to my life,
i način na koji je Bog promijenio moj život,
the way God changed my life,
on isto tako može promijeniti vaš život.
He also can change your life.
Možda budite sigurni da vas Bog voli onakvi kakvi jeste.
You can be assured that God loves you the way you are.
On je dao svog sina da umre za svaki vaš grijeh.
He gave His Son to die for every of your sins.
I sada sedi Bog uz desno.
But He is sitting on God's right side.
I u svoje reči kaže
And in His word He is saying
u Bibliji,
in Bible,
evo stojim na vratima i kucam.
I'm standing at the door and I'm knocking.
Ako neko čuje moj glas i otvori, ući će kod njega.
If anybody hear my knocking and open, I will enter inside.
Ta vrata jesu naše srce.
That door are our heart.
Ja sam otvorio svoje srce i Isus Hrist je ušao u njega.
I opened my heart and Jesus Christ entered inside.
I promenio moj život.
And He changed my life.
Oprostio mi grehe.
He forgave me my sins.
I dao mi sigurnost da će jednom da budem s njim u vječnosti.
And He gave me security that one day I will be with Him in the eternity.
On također kuca na tvoje srce
He is also knocking at your doors, on your heart,
i želi da otvoriš.
and He wants you to open it.
I ne moraš da veruješ meni zbog mojih reči.
You don't need to trust me because of my words.
Ali Biblija kaže,
But the Bible says,
okusi,
taste,
vidjet ćeš.
and you will see.